What's up, guys? Dave coming at you again with another OP02 deck profile. Won locals with this this past weekend. Deck performed really well. The deck is really fun. I played it at the start of OP01 and I really enjoyed it, and it picked up popularity again. And I'll make a few comments throughout the video, but I will say this deck is still very, 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 very strong. And like as we've seen from results, like one of the top contenders for the best deck in the format. And it still suffers from like big brain syndrome. Like you have to like really play the game well, but I will say I think it is a little bit easier to play it in this format than it was in OP01, just because like you're more focused on getting resources and more focused on like getting your searchers out than you are on like how many attacks you can get in turn, where that is still very important. You get to like search more and dig more in this iteration of the deck for this format. So after that spiel, let's get into the profile. I'll start with red cards because like the spice comes with the green cards. It's going to look very standard for a long time, so just bear with me. I'll go pretty quick. Nami's searcher, you want to open this or one of your 7,000 other searchers, but this is a really good one, especially if you lose the die roll and they make you go first. For chopper, blockers, need them. One drop, also good. One of the many MVPs of this deck, Otama. Going to be played in red decks for a long time, because minus 2k on something with the jet pistol is still really good. 3 Makino, I know a lot of lists are playing 2 of this, but this card was honestly like some heat. Like getting to swing with your little 1-drops, getting to swing with Namis is really good. And there was like one solitary time where I swung with a chopper and it was absolutely hilarious, but like that won me the game. So Makino is insane. 2 drops, Curly, another card you want to open. You really want to open this card going second. I think this is one of the searchers that I prioritized out of the day, just because your red 1-drops are absolutely insane. And like if you see any of them, then you can like do stuff with them. So Curly's really good. I opted to still play Brook. I think Brook is absolutely ridiculous. Sometimes, especially as Whitebeard, if you're going or on your second turn going second, just getting the body and getting another swing with your leader is really important, because with that deck you're just trying to get as many cards out of their hand as possible, especially if you're playing Strawbeard. If you're playing Boatbeard, then you just kind of got to try and out-tempo them. But yeah, this card comes up a lot, especially in Whitebeard. Now, where people called me crazy, I only played 2 Vista. This is really strong with this deck, and you have a lot of combos that you can do with the leader and the green law, but it's just harder. It's harder and harder as the format evolves and more people are playing bigger dudes to make this guy live. Like, he's really good against Zoro, he's really good against the mirror match, but you have to like work really hard for him to be good against like Whitebeard and against like Magellan and against like green decks and stuff like that. So I think 2 was fine. There were times when I wanted to see him more often, but like most of the time he was 1k counter, to be honest. So I think 2 was just fine. And then everybody's on 2 Zoro now. Like you don't have to play 4 of this card anymore, and this is a big reason why I think the deck is a little easier to play, because you think much less about like your rush attacks and like the order that you have to bounce and swing, or just like whether you play a Zoro, swing with Zoro, and like all that other stuff. So 2 is beautiful. All right, so those are all the red cards. I'm just going to keep them there. First part of the green stuff is going to be pretty self-explanatory. Bonnie, she's the best card in the deck. She gets you all the cards that win you the game. Nothing to say there. Another 1-drop, the green 1-drop blocker. Just a blocker. This is where some of the spice happens. So I opted to play Izo. Your board clearing potential is, your board clearing ceiling is raised stupid high with Izo in your deck, because you can like rest something, kill it, and then like do your little law combos to rest another thing, kill the other thing, and then all of a sudden like you've accrued a bunch of cards and you've killed 2 other things. So like this card is absolutely ridiculous. Or like tapping down blockers to swing to threaten game. She's just absolutely insane. Yes, I know, before you come at me in the comments, there is no way to search her. That's true, I admit that, but like being another 2k counter and being able to rest like most of the good blockers in the game is absolutely insane. I put this in originally for the Whitebeard matchup, but 2x straight, like I put it in exclusively for the Whitebeard matchup because it makes all of your 5-drops 7k, and it makes Zoro 6k, and it makes your leader 6k. But this ended up coming up a lot in other matchups as well. So like my last round was Magellan, and he had some big dudes out, and I needed to clear those dudes in order to live, and he gave me the extra 1k to like be able to pump over the dudes. But yeah, X-Drake is really, really good. I don't know if I'd play him going forward, but he's very good in the Whitebeard matchup, and definitely a consideration you should make if you're planning on playing this deck. Of course, the boys, 4 of the blocker law and 4 of the restand law, both of which are mandatory at 4 for this deck now. It's really cool that you get to play a law deck and like all the iterations of the green law cards. And to round it out, I only played 2 Jet Pistol. Because this is a dude deck, I didn't want to play too many not dudes, and Jet Pistol is of course the best option for an event. Like, you still need the removal, and like with Otama, you still remove most good things in the format. Going forward, I've been talking with a couple of my friends about this, but I think you change to being more defensive and playing Radical Beam over these, and then like Radical Beam at 2 is awkward, so you probably cut some dudes to play more Radical Beams. But other than that, most of this deck doesn't really change too much. You can play a version of the deck that plays like a bunch more events, so like guard points and Radical Beams, and then plays the Buggy from OP03, but like, I don't know, this version still just seems really strong going into OP02. So yep, that's Law, still good. I'll probably play this deck going out of OP02. Still have no idea what I'm going to do for OP03. Been testing Katakuri, this deck of course, and then I've been messing around with like Ace and things like that. So yep, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace.